So remember when I said I was never going to take a 4-hour route? I have still never done a 4-hour one, and I don't think I ever will. Well, we're doing one against my better judgment, which is what I said about the 3.5-hour one. So I don't know. Let's see how it goes. It's 118 bucks, so it's like right there at the $30 an hour mark. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably gonna backfire, but I am part-time now, if you didn't know. So I'm just trying to do something quick and not really worry about the miles too much, because I don't drive as much anymore. So got a hybrid, might as well take advantage of it. Yeah, let's get this pickup. All right, all packed up and headed to our first drop-off. There was a little bit of a wait, but we got a 3.5-hour route because they were all out of 4s. So that's great. It did start raining, like immediately after I picked up. Look at this garbage. I don't think it'll last long, but we should be pretty dry. And we are 2 for 2 for needing signatures, which is weird, but they went smooth, so we're gonna keep rolling. So with that package, we are done with the trunk and we have moved on to the back seat. So we're about halfway done. We are sitting at 33 miles, I think. Whoa. I think this is gonna be all right. We got lucky with the 3.5 hours. You know, I never talked about what the map looked like, so here it is. It is going down south quite a bit, so I will definitely have a drive back to account for. I'll probably end up somewhere in the 70s miles total for this whole thing, which I think is pretty good for 118 bucks, but I guess we'll find out. So see you on the next drop-off, I guess. Straight chilling. So pro tip, don't drink an entire thing of Taco Bell Baja Blast before you do one of these, because you will have to pee. We've got 8 left, so I'm gonna power through it. Hopefully I don't have to knock on somebody's door and be like, yo, can I use your bathroom? Because that would be embarrassing. So let's get this done real quick. Oh yeah, freaking rocks. Last two are next door to each other. Very nice. Alrighty, and that last package put us just over 60 miles, which is very good, $2 a mile. Of course, we do count commuting miles and time, so I'm gonna head home and then we will talk money and miles, so I'll see you there. All right, made it home. Unfortunately, that was like a 30-mile trip, so we're sitting at 91 miles. It is just about 7 o'clock, so I left at 3 to get there. So 4 hours makes that 29.50, about what I was expecting. Although that was with a 3.5 hour route. So me getting lucky, it was still 4 hours total. Now, depends on how you count it. If you count from when you get to the warehouse or when you leave, whatever. Again, I count from when I left my house because that's time that I can't do anything else. So that's time on the clock. So yeah, $29.50 an hour. What is that, about $1.20, $1.30, $1.40, something like that. Put it on the screen here. In total, I mean, I get good gas mileage. I was about at 40 miles a gallon. So that's like $7 in gas. So, but of course there's maintenance and stuff, which actually brings me to an interesting conversation I had with one of the other drivers when I was picking up. She was actually saying how she liked the, further ones that have less packages, and, you know, to each their own with how they like to do their work. But I think it also raises up a difference in how your car depreciates, because, you know, if you're starting and stopping your car a lot, you know, there's different wear and tear, like on your brakes. I'd be using more if I have more stops. If you're not leaving your car on when you're doing your drop-offs, you know, you're turning over more, you're doing the ignition more, like there's a lot more stress on different parts of the car. And that's something to take into account, especially if they are highway miles. But for me, it just works best in the city. Hybrid gets best gas mileage in the city. I probably would have been at 45 or 50 if it was mostly city today. But yeah, so I mean, always something to think about. Let me know if you guys take the 4-hour ones. I don't know if I will again, but hey, that's what I said last time. If I see a good deal, I might take it. I am definitely willing to sacrifice some mileage if I can get a good hourly rate. And these days it's really hard for me to get a good hourly rate on DoorDash and whatever. And again, now that I'm part-time, I'm just like, I'd rather not think about it. Just do a route, get it done, have my money, instead of worrying about like, oh, am I going to get another one in the next 20 minutes? Is my hour going to be, you know, $20, or is it going to be $30? Like it's so much stress. So I'm starting to relate a little more to the part-timers after doing it full-time for over 2 years. It's definitely a different game, and you just got to think about things differently. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.